We embarked on the construct of the Public Sector Transformation Program in 2017, and it's with a deep sense of pride that I stand here today to report that the Public Sector Transformation Program, meaning that loan, funded by the IDB, is the first IDB program to achieve all measures agreed with the IDB within the agreed timelines and loan amount. Audit and final evaluation of the program will be conducted between April and June of this year. On the ICT transformation, a big part of that progress is that we now have a dedicated broadband infrastructure. As we speak, the TIU informs that over 200 entities in the Kingston area have been connected to the system, and over 500 entities, including police stations, schools, and courts, also have connectivity. This program also funded the data center at eGov to expand storage by 260%. The transformation program implemented My HR Plus, an integrated HR and payroll management system. The vision is to serve all ministries, departments, and agencies. Now we have 70 MDAs that are using it, and it puts the government in a better path to manage its most critical resource, which are our people. On the restructuring of compensation, this was a process to be implemented across 3 years. In the first year, we set out to change the compensation system, develop and implement a new job evaluation tool, have a single compensation spine, and then in the second year, to introduce modern policies governing areas of conditions of service. In the third year, performance management. So the first year was 22-23, and we accomplished that. We had the new classification system. It has not been easy, but we've implemented a new single 16-band system for the public sector, reducing the multiplicity of scales from 325 to 16 bands across the entire public service. Compensation allocated to public employees moved from $222 billion before this, i.e. in 21-22, and is at $414 billion in 24-25. So across 3 years, almost $200 billion, from 9.6% of GDP to 12.6%. I'm painfully aware that some of the challenges that have been unearthed because of the new implementation of the compensation system are real. And in some cases, these have to do with inherent issues of classification in the public sector. For example, there are genuine anomalies that were created that affected some classification groups, and we have a panel of classification experts currently reviewing those anomalies. And their work will be completed by the end of this month, and corrective actions to be implemented before the end of the first quarter in the fiscal year. Another pain point is that the appointment of officers acting in a higher post, unintended consequence, where on appointment, that officer receives less pay because they're appointed on the first point of a salary band. The Office of the Services Commission, who is responsible for appointments, in collaboration with the Ministry of Finance and the Public Service, are currently working to address the matter. And I expect that by the end of April, this too will be corrected for the affected persons. There are some public bodies that we're still working through issues. Remember, there are 140, but we have a few that we're still working with issues. Now, for the second year, which is the 23-24 year, which is completing, what the work plan was to put in policies that focus on streamlining benefits. My recollection is 8 out of 9, it could be 7 out of 9, or 8 of somewhere in that region that we have agreed on. And the next stage is to meet again and see if we can get over that hump.